Okay, so normally, so we talked about a magnet, but there could be an electromagnet also, right? So if there is one coil in which there is current flowing, and this is another coil where there is no current flowing. So in this coil where the current is flowing, um, it will produce its own magnetic lines of force, right? So let's call this a primary coil because you're flowing the current in it. You can control the current in it. You can control the magnetic lines of force. This is secondary coil where we want to induce current. So how can you induce current? This primary coil is the source of magnetic lines of force. This secondary coil has no magnetic lines of force or has no current of itself. We want to induce current. How can we do that? By changing magnetic lines of force passing through this. How can we change the magnetic lines of force passing through this? Three ways. One, this primary coil, right? Increase the current in this primary coil. What will happen? The magnetic lines of force being produced by this primary coil will increase. So it will change the magnetic lines of force passing through this, right? Or reduce the current. Again, it will change. So by changing the current in this primary coil, you can induce current in the secondary coil. That's one way. Second way is move the primary coil closer or farther from the secondary coil, right? So or you can move the secondary coil closer and farther from the primary coil. So there has to be a relative motion between the primary coil and secondary coil. That way also you can change the magnetic lines of force passing through the secondary coil, right? So that's the second way. Third way, think about it. How can we change the number of magnetic field lines passing through this enclosed conductor? How can we do that? By changing the radius of this, right? So if you make this smaller, there will be lesser magnetic lines of force. And if you make the radius, make the area more, there will be more magnetic lines of force passing through it. So by changing the size of the secondary coil also, you can induce current in it, right? So very easy if you just get one concept that a coil resists change of magnetic lines of force passing through it.